going on? All right. I have figured out about me, which I've always kind of knew that I'm a person, I'm a being that takes the very long road and the hardest road sometimes to get to where I need to go. Why do I do that? I don't know, other than to say that it's in my DNA for me to do things the way that it is. It's written in the stars. It's written throughout my astrology to be to have been always been the way that I am. What I also do know is I'm going to stay this way. I'm going to be this way even when I get back on point with my all of my rituals and doing everything that I used to do to have that inner peace that has now been so far removed. Why am I so hard headed? I ask myself sometimes. I don't know, is all I can say. Why do you have to get your lessons this way? I don't know. Do you understand what's going on? I do. When are you going to stop running? Yesterday. I cried to a friend about, not really cry, but I had to release some more of my ego yesterday. This path, this journey is a very, I used to try to never say lonely path. I'm never bored because of everything that goes on in my head. I'm never ever bored. This is a very lonely path. And in the thing of running from myself and also just wanting to be around other people that I used to be with, I stopped doing everything that I stopped putting in all of the work that I was putting into me at first. And so because of that, all the work that I did, it has become stagnant and it's taken a back seat to um and so everything else is kind of obsolete. I was crying to him and telling him that I got bored with the spiritual things that I was doing. I even How do you get bored of a feeling that's so good that another person cannot give you? How do you get bored of doing things like that to keep adding to that? In my crazy head, I got bored with that because I was lonely for other human interactions with people that I know that were no longer in the same vibration as me. I don't want to say that I was better than because I'm not. Everyone is where they should be. Um, and so I tried to go back. But the thing of it is, I realized, and I've been realizing it, but whatever has happened this month with the move, I've moved, guys. I moved to a 3 bedroom apartment, and I love it. Um, I realize that I can never go back because I'm not the same. I'm not the same mentally. I know that my family looks at me and think I'm crazy. My friends look at me and think I'm crazy. Those people that I thought were my friends anyway. Um, Everyone thinks I'm crazy, so I could never go back to being the Brandy that they knew. So um, I was just telling him it hurts. It hurts because it's lonely, and um, he was just explaining. I understand. I understand because I had to go through that, but you have to go back to doing the things that you know were right for you. Um, and the people are gonna flock in. And I know that he's telling the truth because when I was making my transition at first, as my family left, as those associates left, people that were supposed to be here flocked in. And as I was trying to go back and get the people that left, those people started to go away, and so did everything that was in me that spirit had blessed me to experience. So I just needed to kind of, if I don't write, I have to either blog to get things up out of me so my ego can be like, oh, she pushing me out. Yes, I'm trying to make use of do because my higher self is calling. We can never go back. We looked at as crazy. Once you peep your head in Pandora's box, once you go down the rabbit hole, you can never go out because the world will never look at you the same anymore. And at the top of my heart, I know I'm not the same. I know that I was never the same as everybody else. But I suppressed so much of me that I never talked about it. So at the age of 33, when everything started just happening, it was really like, who do I talk to? Who do I talk to? I wasn't scared to talk to my family about it anymore, but the more I spoke, the more they shunned me. So the more I went into a corner, into a shell. Um, but that's the way the ball bounces. I'm learning, I'm seeing, I've experienced. So now what I have to do is go back to the simplified life that I was living, which is simple now. But I have to get back into the structure, into the routine of the things that I was doing. Um, and with the structure and routine are the things that I was actually begin to run from at last year. I was running from that. I was running from me again. So my life got turned upside down just to show me that you you're not wanted there. You're not understood. So you may as well keep going forward. And I used to say this and argue with my ego and with my soul that I can go back. I can do both of them. I can do them both. Um, but my soul has shown me you can't. You can't. Um, I know it sucks. It really sucks. Because it would be nice if it would have been nice if people could really understand. I have also learned that I don't fit in with um any kind of groups. I don't fit in. I don't really fit in anywhere at this point. I don't because this spiritual journey, this spiritual war, it's such a personal thing, and everybody's path is so uniquely designed. Some of us are just not intended to be a part of any kind of connectedness. I mean, groupness, group inclusions. You can do this and that within that group, but when it comes to, are you, for me, what I have learned, do you stand 100% for everything that we got going on? No, I don't. So I can only offer myself where what it is within me is needed, and everything else I just have to kind of bag away from. That was something else that was a big blow to me too, because I went to go seek other people that were like me, that were like-minded, and I saw very quickly that no, mm-mm, no two beings think exactly alike. You may have similar thoughts, you may have similar experience, but nothing about any one of us is exactly alike. You must stand alone on so many things. Yes, there will be groups of people that you can mix and mingle with, but when it comes down to your principles, they're going to be different in some cases. I don't like swallowing pills like that because I really do believe in unity. I believe in love. I believe that everything can happen if people will begin to really understand others and put themselves in their situations, and everything will work out okay. Um, but I just been on a real reflection, a roller coaster of reflection, and I have been shown I can't go back. to how I used to be, no matter how much I want to, because you're not accepted anymore, sweetheart. You're not accepted by people that um, who haven't been given their light, who not trying to look for their light. So you might as well keep going.